Hello again, everybody. Welcome to my trivia channel from here in sunny but cool Yorktown, Virginia. February 20th, 2002 is Sunday, and we talked about Wordle before. By the way, John, I'm a freelance writer. Articles appeared in a couple local newspapers. And I'm doing pretty good at Wordle. I've only missed two since I've been playing. And I've gotten down my little system I've talked about before. Now, your first word, as you know, most are using arose. I hear a lot of that. You can only use rote, R-O-A-T-E. And if you notice, those are anagrams of one another. In other words, if you rearrange the letters, only the S and the T are different. So they're almost anagrams. So that's a good shot there with one of those two. But what happens from there? What happens from there? Now, let's paint three scenarios. Scenario number one, you get 2 to 3 letters in the right spots. You know, so they're green, they turn green, so they're right where they should be. If you get 2 or 3 in that spot, whoa, take a deep breath. You've got a really good shot at getting in 2 guesses. And that's what a lot of you want to do, is see how few guesses you can do. So just take a deep breath, relax, don't rush, go, because you'll miss, probably. So just take a deep breath and relax, and then start going through the alphabet with that first letter and see what fits. And a lot of times you'll get it. And don't type in the first one you get, because you might get another one. That happened to me. I go, oh, it's that one. Oh no, it's another one that rhymes. So, but okay, now scenario number 2 is you don't get any letters right, or you just get, say, one letter, either green in the right space or yellow, or it's right letter but not in there. You didn't get much. So now you got to go, well, what do I do? You know, you feel like you're kind of back to square one. Here's where you want to, now remember I've talked before about the Etaoan Sherdluk. Those are the first 13 letters in the alphabet. You divide the alphabet up 13 and 13. Etaoin Shrdluc. Those in frequency, the most common letters. You need to write that down. Etaoan Sherdluk, yes. E is the most common letter, in other words, then T, then A, then Etaoin. So you want to know those, because those are going to be in your Wordles most of the time. That's where you get these right. Know that phrase. I've used for Wheel of Fortune for years. And Jeopardy, no, not really, but for Wheel of Fortune. And a game called Hangman, which is a precursor to Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so if you don't have much, now you want to enter another word with a lot of common letters, but not the ones that were in arose or wrote. So you got to think, what's a good word that has those first letters? Could is a really good choice. C-O-U-L-D. It's in that group of first letters. If you picked wrote, this time you could go with shine, S-H-I-N-E, and that would be, well, that would repeat the E, but you get 4 new letters there. Satin or stain, S-A-T-I-N, stain. Okay, you see what I'm doing there? You're trying to get common letters again for a second word, since your first word didn't have much. And you should get some letters there. If you don't get some letters with those first 2 words, then you're going on to more obscure letters. So it might be a tougher puzzle. So in the third scenario is if you're kind of in between, you get, say, 2 letters right, but not in the right order. You know, say you got 2 that are yellow, but not green. So say you got an A and a T, but you don't know where they are of the 5 letters. In that case, what you want to do is you want to first imagine where those letters could go. Like, okay, is a T go at the beginning? Does the T go at the end? Does the A go at the beginning? Kind of mess around with different combinations there. And then think about double letters too, because I had one the other day, and it was a double consonant, not together, and that threw me off because I didn't think of it. And I almost missed it. And it was like, I kept looking, I go, what word fits here? So in that case, kind of mess with that. Then add then at that point, try to add a word like a could or satin or something that uses your 2 letters. See, if you had the A or T, you could put satin or stain. If it's not those 2, but different letters. Try to find a word that fits with those 2 letters in a different order. So you don't want to repeat them in the same spot, because that's a waste. If the A is the 3rd letter and the T is the 5th letter, don't put them there again. Don't waste that. make sure the T and A are in different spots there to the first or third or something like that. Okay? But that's it. I hope these tips help you. So the main point I'm trying to emphasize here is don't rush that second guess. That's where a lot of you miss out. Because if you just waste one, now you're on to the third guess. Because what happens, the 2 times I missed, what happened, you only got 2 guesses left, but there's 3 rhyming words, like shark, sharp, and shard. And then you got to guess. And you might pick 2 and it might be the other one. And that's happened to me twice. And it's infuriating. So don't let it get to that 4th guess, to pass 4 guesses if you can avoid it. So take your time on that second one. Think logically. Just kind of do what you're doing on the first one. In fact, in a way, the second guess is almost more important than the first one because you're really logicking. The first one, you're just picking a rose or rote. The second one and the third one, that's where all your logic is. By the 4th one, you better be close. You really want to be close, down to 1 letter. Okay, that's it. Good luck, and see you for the next Wordle. Bye. Oh, I do a lot of music trivia. Tears for Fears, new album Friday. Really? After 20 years. Come on, 80s music? I love it. Okay, I saw them today on TV. They sound real good still. Okay, bye.